I think when people think about coming to Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, the first thing they see the big names and the stars and, oh, these guys are, And what they don't realize is we're one big family. When they get here, we're all family. We're here to help them. And anything that they're having a problem with, we will help them. And it's never failed at Rock Camp that they've left feeling way more confident, better players, better singers. And I think it's just the initial fear. It's called the fear of the unknown. They really don't know what to expect unless they've been here. Now, all our return campers, they already been here and have done it. So they have no fears. They actually are excited to come back because they know that, no matter what level you are, this works for everybody. We've done a really good job of figuring out their level and working with that. And there's always a song or a part that they can accommodate. The songwriting camp was one of the most creative times here for me at Rock Camp because, the regular Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, we play music and we rock, we have a great time, we play at the shows. There was a whole different intensity level at the songwriting camp. These people are bringing their heartfelt lyrics and their heart and soul to this room, and they're putting it out on the table. There was like 8 or 9 of us, and I mean, that really, you're really laying your heart out and your soul, and they all walked away with, they were thrilled because, they didn't know what to do with some of these lyrics. And we turned them into songs, and we turned them into good songs. And they had no idea that what they had written, 2 weeks before was going to be a song and a great song. We all sat around the table. We had our notes and our pads and our music, and everybody played one of their songs and all that. And we did this really, really focused on these songs. And then we had all the celebrities come in to answer these incredible questions. I mean, there's so many questions that songwriters, it's more than just writing a song. It's, publishing, copyright. There's all kinds of stuff that they don't know anything about because they don't have to know anything about it until you get to the next level. And they learned, copyright publishing. They learned about the producers of the records and how to how to get songs to the producers. And I remember that David had that suggestion, which is the thing to do, is you want to get the songs to the producers. And a lot of these people they write these great lyrics and these great words, and that's the end of it. They don't know what to do. They're not a song yet. And what we did was we took them to another level where we developed these lyrics into a song. Then they actually found out what to do with these songs. So it's a great learning process. Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, for me, at first was, okay, I'm going to come and I'm going to be a counselor. What it did for me was it re-inspired me because I saw in a lot of the campers myself as a younger musician growing up and doing this and struggling through it and getting through it and all that. And it reminded me that, everybody's got the same dream, and we all have the same goals and the same dreams. And it was great. It took me back to where I was younger and just starting, and I was able to help them with their dreams. I wish I had Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp to go to when I was younger because we kind of made it up as we went along, made a lot of mistakes, and every chance we could get, we got, we'd ask advice. We were timid because, these are rock stars, and we asked, because there's no how-to book. You have to learn from the counselors. And so they're getting a jump on stuff that we had to learn the hard way. So it's really an opportunity.